Hi guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 24-hour Bundeswehr Federal Defence Individual Combat Ration. This is a German ration pack. It's a halal meal. It's a type 1 menu. It weighs in at 1.9 kilogram and comes with all the cutlery and napkins that you will require, stated on the back of the package. It also states that although you can eat it cold, the ration pack contains everything you need to heat it up, and sterilising tablets so that you can sterilise 1.5 litres of water each tablet. It actually says the ration pack also offers cutlery and napkins so you can eat more comfortably, because sitting in a muddy, wet ditch, you want to be comfortable, don't you really? As I said, it is 1.9 kilograms, as shown down here. On the back you got the German logo, but we have a packing address in France. Interesting. Okay then guys, let's get this cracked open and see what we've got. Let's crack this bad boy open there and see what goodies it contains. Before we do, I'll just point out that it had a packing date of the 18th of the 9th 17th, and it says we've got a use by of 09/2020. Slip it open. It's a heavy pack and it looks full to the top with fantastic little goodies. So let's see what we've got. Straight off the bat, we've got an accessory pack. Take a closer look at that in a minute. Salty biscuits. Nice. More salty biscuits. Both got dates of 03/2021. More salty biscuits. These are 55 gram packs each. Sweet biscuits. And a drinks packet. Even better. Toilet paper. 25 grams of dark chocolate. Another 25 grams of dark chocolate. Pate. Sardines possibly. One of our mains, we've got a lamb Tajine. Peach jam. Nice. Another sweet biscuits. Fruit fusion. Looks like it might be dates. Got a little label here. Packaging slip. Shows all the information. We've got our main courses on there, our sandwich spreads, beverages, biscuits, snacks and all our other food items, if you want to take a look at that. It also tells us that this ration pack contains 3,520 calories, 101 grams of fat, saturated at 62, we've got 486 grams of carbs, 247 grams of sugar, we've got 28 grams of fibre, which is very important, and 84 grams of protein. I'm guessing the majority of that salt there as well comes from the salty biscuits. So I've got quite a good balance with that ration pack there then. Pasta Bolognese, there we go. There we go, pasta Bolognese. Got another peach jam. Two of these lovely little things. We've got another pate. Let's turn those over so you can get a better look. We have got two wipes, moist wipes. Thought they might have been in the accessory packs. We've got a fruit cocktail. Lovely stuff. Need our fruit, don't we? And that's it guys. The bag is empty. Let's take a look at our accessory packs. Okay guys, so our first little Ziploc bag contains 4 lemon flavoured isotonic drinks. You can see they're 20 grams each. Pour into a glass and add 250 ml of water. So you could do 2 at a time if you wanted to. Each 20 gram pack provides 76.5 calories. That's not shy of 300 calories of your whole meal just from your isotonic drinks. We've got our 4 aqua tabs that do 1.5 litres of water each, and our sugar-free chewing gum. Now it did say that this ration had everything that we needed to ensure we could eat a hot meal. doesn't include flameless ration heater, so it's going to assume that we're sterilising our water to boil our mains. Not a big deal, we can do that, well, the boiling part anyway. Let's take a look at the other little Ziploc bag, and here we have it. So we have got 6 sugar, 4 coffee, 4 milky drinks. Mix for milky drink. Nice. Or add the hot tea and hot coffee to obtain a whitened drink. And 2 tea bags. So all in all, we've got 14 drinks. Do you know what, guys? I think that's better than the UK 24-hour RP. That's not a bad little haul, is it? Right, let's get our breakfast out and see what we've got. Breakfast. Not a fat lot really, is it, to be fair? We've got our chewing gum over there, we've got a chocolate bar, salty biscuits and sardine pate, sweet biscuits and a peach jam, tea, coffee, sugar, and a lemon flavoured isotonic drink. Let's get it all out and have a taste. First of all, our tea bags. Just a simple bog standard black tea bag, TE. Just smells like normal tea. I think that might break. No, there we go. Yeah, that's fine. We'll hang it over the end. Coffee, 2 grams. Not a fat deal, but you could easily put 2 or 3 in there if you really wanted a good kick in the morning, wake you up. You could even eat the coffee grounds if you wanted to. Looks like a nice fine powder. Oh, this smells kind of sweet, to be fair. There we go. A lot finer than what I'm used to. Some of it's clumped together a bit, but not a great deal. Smells good. Let's stick some creamer in there. Again, you could probably mix them all together if you just fancied yourself a nice drink of milk. There you go. Let's put a sugar in each. Quite a fair whack of sugar in those, 8 grams each. Again, that's going to wake you up, isn't it? Okay then, let's get a hot water in our coffee. Let's mix up our Isotonic lemon drink. It'd be nice if they included something a bit different than just all lemon. Maybe an orange or tropical. Just something a bit not the same. I can imagine if you're having just lemon every time, it's going to get a bit boring, isn't it? I'd get a bit bored of it anyway. That's about 250 ml. Let's give them all a stir. Let's get our biscuits open. Let's open our salty pack. Feels like there's some sort of protector in there to stop them breaking up so much. Yep. I've got like a cardboard covering. That's good. Okay, so we've got 4 biscuits, nice and thick. Wonder if they're as hard as the Lithuanian ones. So those are our salty biscuits. Our sweet look the same. Slight variation in colour, not much. You can see through the holes, nice and thick. You can tell they're a bit different looking at the edges. Let's open up our peach jam. I wonder if they're all peach. That's a bit stiff, isn't it? There we go. Looks nice, doesn't it? Chocolate bar. bloomed as expected. Looks like the old style type Play-Doh that you used to get in little strips. Smells nice, I can smell the darkness of it. A little disappointing that our chewing gum's not in a resealable bag. Not the end of the world there. Let's check some of them out. So there it is guys, breakfast. It's not a whole lot really, is it? Let's open up pate. Oh no, let's stick a label on top of the ring pull. That's a clever idea, isn't it? Looks like sardines in tomato sauce. Smells a bit like mackerel. Doesn't look too bad, does it? Let's start then. What should we try first? Let's go with the pate and the biscuits. You know what, let's try the biscuits on our own. They break a lot easier than those teeth breakers that you get from some of the other Eastern European ones. Let's have a look. Not bad, quite dry. Quite tasty though, not very salty. I'd expected a bit more. Now, per 100 grams, these biscuits, and they come in 55 gram packs, you've got 430 calories. That's the salty one. So you have got 4 packs, you've got 200 grams. That's 860 calories is made up of salty biscuits. The sugary ones, I've got 426. That's 852 calories. That's over 1600 calories of your meal for the day is biscuits alone. That's a lot. You are getting a lot of carbohydrates though. Let's this pate is really soft. Try some of this sardines tomato sauce. The pate. There you go, looks good. That's very fishy. Well, it is fish. It's like, it reminds me of the sandwich paste my mum used to put on my sandwiches when I was a kid. You bite in the little jars, a little sandwich spread it out. It's not bad. Tastes like the tuna one though, to be fair. Definitely a childhood memory coming through there. Don't know if I want to keep that or not. It's actually alright, you know, to be fair. For a pate, it's not too bad. Let's wash it down with some of this Isotonic lemon drink. It's very lemony, very tart, but nice. As nice as it is though, yeah, repetitiveness would bore me. But yeah, it is decent. More at it. Let's try the coffee, shall we? It's very smooth. It's so sweet, way too much sugar. I think that would need the 2 coffee pouches and filling to the top just to take one of those pouches of sugar for mine. But, you know, it's not a great, it's not a deal breaker. Let's try the tea. That's nice. I'm not a big tea fan, but chuck all that sugar in there, it makes a sweet tea. That's like a cold. That'll make a nice iced tea, you know. That's decent. Right, let's try the sweet biscuits. They break just as easily. Let's try one on its own first. You can really taste the difference between the two. It has got such a sweet element to it, it's nice. These are probably some of the best biscuits I've had in a ration, to be fair. Let's try some peach jam. It's not bad. Might be too much sugar in one hit though. Let's try the salty ones. My taste buds like sweet and salt together, don't they? Let's try that. That's better. Although their sweet biscuits are good, I think there's just too much sweetness with the jam itself. But you stick it with the salty biscuits and it tastes really good. It balances out really well. You can't even taste much of the salt coming through, so it's not like, those of you that don't like salt and sweet, I don't think it's going to bother you, to be fair. But while we're doing a mix and match, why don't we try the sweet biscuits with the pate? I couldn't really taste the sweetness until near the end, after the pate passed a bit. Get rid of the fishiness and then it has a nice lovely sweet undertone. It's workable. If that's all you've got, it's workable. Say somebody screws up in the packing factory, you don't get no salty biscuits, they'd whack all sweet in for you thinking you'll love it. Wouldn't be no big deal. Nice little chocolate bar, bloomed slightly as expected. Lovely snap. Solid all the way through, as you can see. nice bite to it. Crumbles. It is a dark chocolate. I'd expect it to crumble. And if you take a look here, it says cocoa 43% minimum. So it's not as dark as it could be. It's still quite sweet with it, but it's got the crumbliness of a dark chocolate that's bloomed, basically. Still nice though. You're not going to be disappointed. All in all, although lacking any real sustenance as far as an actual meal goes. I mean, you could always have your dinner for your breakfast just to give you that bit of extra get up and go, and then have snacks throughout the day until tea time. There's no right or wrong way to eat. There's nobody saying you can't do that, you eat this in this order. It doesn't say this first, this second, this third. You eat it however the hell you want in the time constraints that are put in front of you. But if this was given to me in the field, I don't think this would just be my breakfast. I think I need a bit more. But it's a lovely meal, to be fair. I mean, this lemon drink's gorgeous. They're not going to last very long in this house. Right then guys, that's breakfast done. We'll be back with you for lunch. Hi there guys, welcome back. So it's dinner time. You'll notice we've got our salty biscuits, but no sweet. I do prefer the salty ones with the peach jam, so we've gone with that. We've also got the Tuna Pate, which requires salty biscuits. A lemon isotonic drink. We've got a date and walnuts fruit bar, or fruit fusion as they call it. It's about 160 calories in that alone. And we've got our pasta bolognese. Now the pasta bolognese has got cheese powder in it. That is probably going to make me ill, but we'll have a look and we'll see what it's like. I've had it boiling for 12-13 minutes, so let's get that into a box because it feels quite juicy and I don't want it running everywhere. So we'll open that up. Straight away, see, it doesn't seem too bad. Let's pass the bolognese. If it weren't for the cheese, it wouldn't be too bad. We've got 300 grams of that and 133 calories per 100 grams. So that's just shy of 400 calories. Off the bat, it looks pretty decent. It looks like there's a lot of meat in there. Nice big pieces of fusilli pasta, tomato sauce. But I can smell the cheese. I can smell the cheese. I can smell the cheese. There you go guys, purely there for aesthetic reasons. Let's get everything else open. Let's make up our lemon isotonic drink, because that was really nice. I'll get that whacked out. That's about 250 ml of water, which is what it says on the box. We'll give that a stir. Let's open up our salty biscuits. Let's get these out. Okay guys, I don't need to worry about that main. I do have a replacement, so I will be getting that heated up after I finish shooting this video. So I'm going to have me some lovely beans and burgers. Some diced potato as well in there, tomato sauce. So that's a cracking little meal. Let's get our peach jam open. You already know that these rip seals aren't any good. This jam's going to get me sticky, isn't it? Right, let's open you up. There we go. And we've got a tuna pate. Oh, made a bit of a splash back there. Brilliant. Well, that's runny. Smells like tuna fish. So let's open up our last one, which is our fruit fusion. No added salt and made with love. I wonder what the love bit tastes like. Will it make it special? 2 packets because we need more waste in the world. Easy peel. Yeah, they could have made this darker and put everything in a packet of these. But yeah, it is an easy peel. Smells a little stale. Overall, it's not too bad. Right, let's get rid of that. Right, so we know what salted crackers taste like. They're pretty good. Let's try it with the tuna pate. You can see some of the oil around the edges there. And that is like really much. It's just like tuna's been put in a blender. Smells like fish. Not necessarily tuna fish, but fish. It's not great. Let's try some more and see if it's better on the best second go. Let's get a nice bit out there, look. It just tastes like fish mush. Let's have some of our drink. So far, quite easily the best thing on the board right now is the drink. Peach jam's a treat though. It's not something we have in the UK. Not unless you go to a farm shop and you've got some little old lady that's managed to make some and sold it. It's quite decent, it's not too bad at all. Let's try our date square. It just tastes old and stale with a sweet aftertaste. Definitely not made with love. I think the person who made that was in a bad mood that day. They were not happy at all. Well, lunch is a very disappointing mixed bag, isn't it? Yeah. Crackers in the jam are the best thing on there right now. We have mushy fish, cheesy pasta. I would, if this was my ration, I was out in the field, I'd take my tuna pate and short of throwing it at the enemy, I'd swap it for another sardine pate, because there's got to be people out there who prefer the tuna over the sardines. That's definitely what I'd do. Anyway, I'm off to have my beans and burgers now because I'm hungry and dinner's let me down. See you guys shortly. I'll be back with tea. And here we are back with our evening meal. So we have our lamb tagine. We just have this boiling away. It's red hot. Contains water, sauce, elbow pasta, chickpeas, lamb meat, carrots, onions. Contains milk, which is worrying. Might not last very long with that sort of thing in it. But as this ration is well within date, we don't have to worry about that. We've got until 08/2021 apparently. We've also got things like ginger, garlic and curry as well. So we'll get that open in a moment. We've got our fruit cocktail for dessert. Lemon isotonic drink. Dark chocolate bar. Sweet and salty biscuits. So let's start by opening up our lamb tagine. I'm going to drop it into there because it does seem quite soupy. Crack that on open, get it tipped out, and yeah, that is really soupy. So that would have gone in everywhere. Take a look at that. You can see there's a lot of liquid in there. A lot of liquid. You've got a lot of clear definition though. The lamb looks quite fatty. The elbow pasta doesn't look like it's gone all soft. Big chunks of carrots and our picked cheese. Chickpeas even. Let's get our lemon isotonic drink made up. Smells lemony just like the rest did. We'll get our 250 ml of water in there as requested. Now we don't really need our sweet biscuits. And we've already got salty biscuits open. Salty biscuits. So there's no point in opening those. Our chocolate bar, just like the others, has bloomed, but it doesn't matter, it still tastes just as good. Again, it reminds me of plasticine Play-Doh when I was little. I bet that fruit salad's going to be soupy as well, so I'm going to get a cup to put that in. Let's drop that there. A little hiss, squeezed all over my hands. There's a lot of juice in there. That's going to taste good, that is. Let's get all the fruit out. There we go. So you literally could just drink that straight from the can if you're out on the field. Looks like we've been eluded by the infamous cherries. You can see a whole grape in there, although it doesn't really look like the colour of a grape down there. Not to worry though. Let's give our lemon drink a good stir. Put that in our fruit salad. Just the right amount of tartness in that drink again. Let's have a look at one of these wet wipes. It's quite damp. It's not overly wet and you couldn't wring it out. It's a decent size. It's got a strange smell to it. Nothing really perfumey, just more chemically. Right, let's have a look at this then. Break up some of this lamb. It's quite hot, as you can see the steam coming off it. Let's have a go. Let's try some salt. I think that needs some salt, to be fair. It's quite bland. I've got a strong taste of the lamb coming through. Pasta tasting very bland. It's very, very fatty lamb. Let's try again. It's a little bit better, but it's a very bland meal. It's quite disappointing in all fairness. The pasta's nice though. It's not soggy, which you do tend to get a lot of soggy pasta in these kind of meals. I wouldn't turn it down, but it's definitely not my favourite. There's a residual smell. Those wet wipes on my hands. Let's try some salted crackers in the juice. See what that's going to be like. Oh, it's okay. Not too bad. See if we can get some lamb and pasta on the other one. It's okay. I mean, those crackers is definitely going to soak up all that juice if you give them a crumble in. I mean, the bag was gusted, so you could just stand it up and away you go. I mean, look at all the fat on that piece of meat there. It's like they've taken the crappiest piece of lamb they can that nobody wants to buy at the butcher's and foot stuff it. Soldiers will eat it. They'll eat anything. Whacked it in there. In my opinion, that's not the best approach to take, but who am I to judge? Apart from the fat, the gristle, it's not too bad. Could do with a bit more flavour. Be a bit less soupy, you know, thicken up that sauce. But otherwise, it's fairly decent. You wouldn't turn it away if you were hungry. Let's have a look at our fruit salad. Let's have a hunt round for the infamous cherry. Not that I'm a big Glacier cherry fan, but there should be one at least, surely. Nope, nothing, nada. Never mind. Let's see what else we've got then. It's not so bad, is it? It's everything what you'd expect a tin fruit salad to be. Mushy, sweet, soft. There's the grape and a bit of peach. So we'll go with that one. It's a good final touch to your meal. Something you can just throw down your neck if you're in a rush. all in all, it tastes just like any other fruit salad in a tin does. It's decent. And last but not least, a chocolate bar. Good snap. And you can see that bloom stretching through. Would pair well with a cup of coffee, but you wouldn't want it in the evening with a cup of coffee because you ain't going to get to sleep. We had the other one with breakfast, which went well. And quite honestly, guys, I'm a little bit disappointed with this German menu. It's my first German one that I've done. It's not going to deter me from getting any more. We'll have some more, we'll have a crack. But all in all, I don't think this is as good as the US or the UK rations. Or even some of the Lithuanian. I mean, normally I'd finish this after filming, but hands in the air, guys, I'm not going to finish that main. I'll eat the fruit salad, I'll eat the chocolate, have the drink. The drinks are absolutely amazing. But the main, I'm very disappointed. All in all, I'd probably give this ration 5 out of 10. I hope you guys like it better, but if you don't, it is what it is. You're not going to turn it away if you're marching about, stomping around, you're hiking around, this is what you've got to eat. You're going to eat it. But if you've got a choice, maybe not so much. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that button to be notified of new videos coming through. And I'll be back at you with some more videos to come. Stay safe.